Morning, folks. Once again, we're able to look into the scriptures. And I've been loving these devotions. I've really been inspired, and I trust you have as well. So this morning, we're going to look at what actually happened when Jesus died on the cross. And so our reading is going to be from Matthew chapter 27, and we'll look at verse 45. We'll read some of it together. The rest of it you can read, but we'll read right as far as, perhaps verse 55. Let's begin. It says, "From the 6th hour until the 9th hour, darkness came over all the land. About the 9th hour, Jesus cried out in a loud voice, and the Ilo, Ilo, lama sabachthani, which is, my God, why have you forsaken me?" I mean, this was a terrible moment for Jesus, because that's what we understand hell to be. Hell is separation from God. Hell is when we really have no more, we don't feel the presence of God anymore. And you must know that Jesus felt the presence of God all the time. And so here in this moment, he is becoming our substitute. He is taking the punishment of sin, and he is experiencing death for you and I. And so that's why he says, "Why are you forsaking me? In all the times, why are you forsaking me?" And then it says, and when some of those standing close by said, "Oh, he's calling for Elijah." Now remember, yesterday I spoke a little bit about how amongst the Jewish people, even still today, they're still expecting Elijah to come as some kind of a John the Baptist, as a forerunner to their Messiah, not realizing that actually this was the Messiah that they were putting on the cross. Immediately one of them ran, got a sponge, he filled it with wine vinegar, put it on a stick and offered it to Jesus to drink. And the rest said, "Now leave him alone. Let's see if Elijah comes to save him." And when Jesus has cried out aloud again, he gave up his spirit. And at that moment, listen to this, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from the top to the bottom. The earth shook and the rock split and the tombs broke open, and the bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. Don't just skim over that. It's a very powerful moment. All right. They came out of the tomb, and after Jesus' resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many of the people. So this is a powerful moment in Scripture. What I love about it is, this is what it's saying. When the curtain tore, all right, you must understand that from a temple, the Gentiles weren't ever allowed to go into the inner court. It was too holy for them. And so they had to stay outside. And that's how it's been. We've never had relationship. And Jesus coming, he reconciled us to the Father. And so it's just a wonderful way of realizing that temple, that curtain that was in front of the temple, only special people could attend what was going on the other side of that temple. But that's not true for right now. And that tearing of the curtain was simply an announcement from heaven saying, you know what? You're all welcome. You're all welcome. And that's where you and I get to celebrate. And so this is it. The day after the Passover. We're looking forward to tomorrow, because that's going to represent or signify Jesus' resurrection. And here we are looking again at a scripture that is so meaningful and so helpful. So you and I, my goodness, when that curtain was torn, we've stepped into that place where we can be born again, where we can serve God as sons and daughters. God bless you as you read the scripture and you meditate further on it. Thank you.